This is a mini lesson analysis on Marth versus Falcon. Here's a funny thing about, when you both are soft committing is that typically, you ended up guessing right, kind of. You kind of didn't, but you know, Marth has he has good burst. Like both of you have good burst, but in order for Falcon to do any of his burst, it is slow. Uh, what I mean by that actually is end lag is slow. Like his quick bursts are things like dash attack, run up, grab, um, and that's kind of it. Like the other is Nair, which can really be nullified with CC, and then he has a hard commit with knee and stomp. Marth, on the other hand, has like down tilt, Nair, etc. Which is they're okay, but in this matchup in particular, Marth has stronger soft commits if needed. Like if they're really just intent on not doing anything, you could like do like one down tilt and then see how and like few nairs and see how they respond off of that. Otherwise, just like wait for him to break first because his is more committal compared to yours. So something to kind of keep in mind when it comes to playing neutral against Falcon. And also don't Kodo chase there near the edge because uh it's actually punishable at that point. I would just do a standard tech chase and they tech roll away. Well, now they could just die. Also try to read their slide off there off of these kind of momentums. Like I would do like a dash attack here immediately. Yeah, see here how all Falcon really has off of these like scrappy situations is to run up grab, and this was a perfect opportunity to punish that. But for some reason, you do a nair instead. Yeah, not all he has is like stomp. He also has something like dash attack too, but like it's so bad. Why would you do that? That's Falcon. So yeah, usually you want Falcon to be the one committing first. Make him take the risk. What kind of up air is that, bro? I don't. Some of the moves that you're doing is very confusing. Like in that kind of scenario, like he just whipped this grab. Why don't you just punish that for grab? Like in the air, I guess you could side beat that, but you could also punish that for grab. So like some of your toolkit is confusing to say at the least. And by the way, against Falcon Snare, you should CC it. I don't know why you're rolling. So yeah, it just seems like you're kind of, you were outplaying him, and then now you're using the wrong toolkit, and now you are dead because the toolkits you were using was resulting to you being frame negative rather than getting your rightful interactions. Oh, dude, that was a Ken combo. What was that? Yeah, I would side B there, but that works. You gotta do a better job playing around Falcon's threat range there. Okay, at least you don't get hit by that. That's good. Hey, you're resetting. That's really, really good. I would not down tilt there. I would just crouch at most. You cannot empty hop there. You have to read that kind of instant double jump from your up throw. Oh yeah, you gotta. Like this slide off, like it could happen. Although I think you could have done it later. But instead of doing it at nair, you gotta move. Yeah, you cannot do a side B that close either because you gave him like an easy confirm. So yeah, you're just kind of like giving him like a lot of easy opportunities when he should be hard reading that sort of thing. But yeah, he calls out your crouch, and that's good. Like, even though obviously it's not great, but it's good in a sense that like, oh, okay, he's gonna grab that, so I'm just gonna wave dash back as a simple mix-up, and if he whiffs, then he's screwed. Easy 50-50. Also, when they do this, the recovery away, instead of down tilt, you can just F smash. F smash has slightly more range than down tilt. But yeah, I mean, you don't want to just keep doing crouch. That's the thing. You gotta like make your soft commits more dynamic. You know, don't want to make it, you don't want to do your soft commits as a hard commit in disguise. And yeah, you don't want to swing at disadvantage like that. You know, the thing about Falcon is that you could be dominating him, but if you're not efficient and you let him just like, get few good hits on you, you could just die in like 2 hits. That's like Falcon's big thing is that while like, his tools kind of suck ass in terms of like reliably hitting you with soft commits. If he does get that one hard commit on you, like he typically should kill you in like 2 hits. That is like Falcon's biggest strength. I don't know how he hasn't killed you by now. It was not a great recovery, and that was not a great forward smash from him. But because like you hard commit with that side B, you give him an easy opening. So overall, you just gotta be a lot more dynamic with your soft commits. That's obviously you should be more efficient with your punishes too. But I think having more of a dynamic soft commit game and playing mix-ups out of it rather than just like, hey, I'm gonna crouch and I'm gonna stay crouching. Like that's not the idea. The idea is that you want to crouch and get a freebie if they do something like nair or like you know wrong moves against nair. Uh, but once they play around your crouch, that's when you can be more dynamic off of it.